podcast. The headline reads, the headline reads, NBA star Kyrie Irving helping 93-year-old Josephine Wright, who is fighting to keep her land. So she owns land in Hilton Head, South Carolina. She's been owning the property for 30 years, and she lived there at the property for all 30 years, and all of a sudden, some greedy land developers try to bully her out of her property. Kyrie Irving got hold of the story and immediately, sprung into action with his contribution. So I'm gonna have to see. I didn't really fact check it. I usually do a more accurate notes and follow up with the story, see how long ago that was. But like I said, every time I see something positive that comes across my radar, I just kind of, screenshot it and take bulleted notes. But see what year this happened. Right quick, we got time. All right. I got it. He gave her a $40,000 donation. So, had it all wrong. It was Hilton Head Island, South Carolina. And the greedy land developers that were trying to take our elders' property, our ancestors' property, was the Bailey Point Investment Group. It's still not saying what year. Okay, so that was this year. And Tyler Perry also helped too. A GoFundMe page was initiated in May 23 by Wright's granddaughter. Sharice Graves. Her granddaughter's name is Sharice Graves. She started the GoFundMe page. And they're currently still, so if you want to donate, there's currently still looking for another 100,000 to meet its goal of 350,000. And again, it didn't say what year this all took place, like is it still going on or what. But they started the GoFundMe page in May, so couldn't have been too long ago. All right. So join me in giving our brother Kyrie Irving, and I'm guessing I didn't have his name originally in the notes, but Tyler Perry and Kyrie Irving for helping his sister out. And the GoFundMe page is still up there, so do your Googles, go support. All right, next article on the Narrator podcast. The headline reads, Black barber from Ohio goes viral for giving free haircuts on the street to people in need. And the brother's name is Jay Hughes, aka Jay the Barber. Um, when asked why he was doing it, Jay said it's not about the money will come, was his only quote. So, other barbers, a beautician actually saw him doing his work on the streets, and that's how he went viral. She posted a picture of him cutting hair, and not only that, they inspired other local area businesses to want to give back to the homeless. Another quote is, saying everybody deserves to feel good about themselves, and that's true. Clothes really do make the man. Like, you feel good about yourself. One thing about our people is, like, we like looking good. We don't enjoy looking like we just rolled out of bed. That ain't never been us. If we see one of us looking like we did just roll out of bed, that brother or sister probably got something going on in their life. Instead of being judgmental, what you should do is just kind of, calmly, coolly break the ice and see what you can do. Because that's not in our nature to be like that. So, that's one thing we're going to do. We're going to try to keep ourselves up at all costs. And I think that was one of the biggest, hardest, most things, like when we was in the quarantine, that we couldn't, go get them fresh cuts, and sisters couldn't go get them, the braids in and all that, like we're accustomed to doing. But there's people without homes that cannot, facilitate their needs and can't keep their hairs cut and dental visits and hygiene up. So we just got to be mindful about that and start really, helping each other in that area, instead of always roasting somebody. We're kind of notorious for that. We'd rather talk about somebody than help them. But anyway, didn't mean to